Hi, my name's Bob Wells. I'm 66 years young. I was born in Newark-upon-Trent, Nottinghamshire. Great parents and a sister. I lived there for 19 years until moving away into the adjoining county and joined Lincolnshire Police, where I worked in various roles for 31 years, retiring at a fantastic age of 50. I'm married to a very long-suffering wife, bless her, 40 years plus, and I've one grown-up married daughter, very lucky, and one fabulous granddaughter. So after retiring from the police, I literally fell into another job, a teaching role of all things, thanks to a guy called Lee Stevens at Grimsby College, Grimsby Institute as it is now, teaching on a part-time basis because I wouldn't be tied down to a contract and restricted holidays and all that. Say on a part-time basis in public services, guys who want to join Army, Navy, Air Force, Police, Fire, Ambulance, etc, etc. And my job was to teach outdoor ed of all things involving water-based activities. Been there 17 years. My hobbies, just checking my notes here, are mainly swimming, and I've been involved in Louth Swimming Club, colloquially known as Louth Dolphins, for nearly 30 years now, and I've been the honour of being the chairman, still are the chairman, for the past 25 years. So, why am I giving you all this rubbish? Why am I here? It's thanks to those good old boys over at Magna Vitae, Matthew and Marco, who for some unknown reason have asked me to look back over my sporting memories, bless them, fools. When I say swimming, I mean water-based sports, fun and enjoyment. And the best way I know is to look back over my old photographs, and God, this has taken some time, but it's evoked so many good memories and made me feel a little bit nostalgic, bless. I started off with about 6, and over the last couple of bloody days it's gone up to about 36, and then there's so many I've missed out. Anyway, I'm rambling, so I'm going to turn this camera around, this iPad around, onto my computer screen, and bear with the technology and just let me talk over my life, really, or my memories so far. So, here we go. First memories of being involved in water, like most kids I suppose, is in the bath, whether it be indoors or, in my case, outdoors in the backyard, with my toys and my dog, and check those swimming trunks out. Anyway, moving on to the next one, same trunks I see. This is so fantastic. This was Newark outdoor swimming pool, which is on the next slide, you'll see it, but this was the kiddies paddling pool, and that's obviously me, a little bit younger than the last one, same old trunks, bless. Yeah, so here we go, that's Newark swimming pool. What a fantastic pool, invokes so many memories. Outdoor, unheated, used to check the temperature on the way in. Oh mate, it was cold. Make your way down to the changing rooms on the right hand side. They were like a saloon door, cubicle, get changed, put them in your basket, open air, to the attendant, and I have no idea what, it used to give you a token or something, I don't know. But then you can see quite a big pool, fantastic diving boards, first spring, first stub, second spring, second stub, top board, diving into 8'6" of water. If you didn't do a somersault as soon as you hit the water, you're in trouble. On the left hand side there is a fantastic slide, stainless steel water, nearly vertical. But what you can't see is to the left is the most fantastic playing fields with swings and slides and all sorts of bits and bobs, in an area where literally got there as soon as it opened and left when it closed. I was there 8-10 hours a day all through my teenage years. First season ticket was 7 and 6, and 10 shillings and 12 and 6. Got my money's worth. Fantastic little cafe with a box you had to stand on to get to the serving hatch, and hot bovril, and but I've no idea how I used to sustain myself all day, because as I say, we were there from first thing in the morning till last thing at night. Mates just playing, don't know what we ate, but oh, that's so good. No formal swimming training, but me on the left there, David in the middle, Dibbles on the right. I think this was a Scouts competition that we entered and won, but no formal swimming lessons, no competitive training, no club, just entered for fun, and yeah. So, as I say, 1972, joined the police. I was working at Lincoln in the control room, got a phone call to say, did I know about the voluntary lifeguard service that we used to do at Inglemalls and Chapel St Leonard's, and I'd read a little bit in our local force newspaper and blah, 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 blah. And anyway, one thing led to another, ended up going to Abergelly, beg your pardon, on a powerboat handling course, 2 weeks, and I think it was 71, 72, 73, something like that. I manned 2 boats, one at Inglemalls, one at Chapel St Leonard's, 7 days a week. With I was a PC in charge with the cadets there in the yellow, and we performed very valuable service, lots of lives, I think saved, definitely, with the advice given and some rescues, and that old boat eventually gave up the ghost and had to get a new one, and we just got bigger and better, and fantastic memories. Long hot summer of 1972. So my love of the water and power boats or rescue boats led to me, where am I? There we are. Joining the RNLI at Mablethorpe for several years. My father-in-law actually was one of the first members of the boat. Here we are, Miss Wells, yeah. And great setup, great set of guys, loved it. A few rescues. Of course, boating. This is Covenham Reservoir, which in my time in the job got broken into a few times with the idiots, and stuff stolen, and my job was to investigate crime as a bobby, and did a good couple of jobs, got the gear back, and was invited down as a thank you to a taster session on the Ringos and the torpedoes and water skiing, and one thing led to another. Ended up buying a boat or renovating a boat and joining the ski club, and had some great memories, great times on that reservoir. So, our swimming pool. Wow. I remember taking Holly there when she was a matter of weeks old. Her first in, there was no waterproof nappies and things in them days. I think there was, but I chose not to use them, and rather embarrassing experience, but she's told me not to mention it. But put her in there when she was, excuse me, matter of weeks old, took her 2 or 3 times a week, and she loved water and has done ever since. That's why she's involved in swimming so much. As a club, I swam there for 20 years. There we go, spectator facility on the left there. And on the right, club champs. Presentation night was held there. Wow, how we've moved on from there. Great old pool, great staff, great memories. And this, I managed to take, oh, I'm going to move back on that. This was the day it was demolished. Bless. I love that picture. Yeah, built by subscription from the people of Louth and served the town really well for a number of years. And I'm sure, excuse me, hundreds, thousands of people have got great memories of that pool. Okay, coming to the end of part one. Next gripping instalment will be continued next week, so tune in.